Good morning, everyone. This is Young Master Guru, and my goodness, I got a good one for you today. Again, like I said, for those who missed the memo, I give it to you as the information comes to me. So these not going to be the most prettiest videos. I'm not finna put on the best clothes. I'm not finna have the best aesthetics going on because I give it to you as they come to me. That being said, today, I want to talk about just that dynamic and this energy of when you try to live a better life, you try to make better decisions, and you try to make a genuine change. Here's something that I've experienced. I felt this as early as this morning, which is why I'm giving you this video right now. So I've always been on a evolutionary journey, trying to learn, discover my spirituality and hone that skill, because I do feel like spirituality is a skill, although I truly feel it's how we genuinely should be living our life, but that's a different conversation. But I'm always constantly on that journey. Long story short, I come a very, 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 very long way. I've been through a lot of adversity, a lot of tragedy, to be honest with you, a lot of despair, just negativity. You want to talk about negativity of all negativity, suppression, you name it. Not saying anybody else hasn't. I'm just saying I definitely has. And when I started to discover my spirituality and getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into this, and just constantly evolving within it, it's kind of a game of you're consciously pushing to trying to break old habits, to trying to break old ways, to move differently, to live differently, to understand life differently. So it's like you're pushing to do that, but who you currently are, technically due to conditioning and stuff like that, is still in this somewhat bad space, this somewhat negative space, this somewhat not so great space, this somewhat not so prosperous space. So that's who you are, and you're pushing to do better. Well, I've been kind of on that path, for a while, pushing to do better, consciously trying to do better, making notes about spirituality, and just this is my passion, y'all. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, even today, if something really got me that deeply intrigued. So here's a very interesting dynamic I kind of felt within myself as early as this morning and today. Is I realized that I've been doing it long enough. They say if you do something long enough, it becomes a habit, and a habit becomes who you are. I've been kind of doing and trying and striving for the spirituality thing long enough to where I felt that my new my new my new regular ground is actually living within my spirit and living within high vibration. And now it kind of feels like, and I'm saying this to motivate anyone that's on the path. I'm just giving you insight because I'm very extremely in tune with myself. So I'm giving you some really good insight on just this, whatever, for what it's worth. I want to make this video. Now it kind of feels like anytime I'm thinking, I won't say I'm think negative, because I really don't even think negative these days. I don't let anything bring me out my zone. That's the key to it. You got to stay in your zone, locked in. Your spirit, your soul is locked in perpetually. So we as the human, as the flesh, as the five senses human being, we are the ones that do all of this. Your soul, your inner being, your greater source, whatever you want to call it, is locked in perpetually. So yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? What I kind of realize is that now my new base is living within my spirit, following that guidance, following my inner being, following that energy and that power of source. And now it feels like any negative thoughts or vibes, because I'm human, you know what I'm saying? This is the very dense planet, beautiful planet as well, but it's very dense and situations happen and this and that. It's kind of hard to just navigate perfectly. It's very, very extremely difficult, to be honest with you. So things may happen here or there, but what I kind of realize is these things now is now the outcast. That's now the new kid on the block. Before, that negativity, that despair, all of that negativity, that negative stuff, that lack of prosperity, that was who I was. And I was pushing for the spirituality, pushing for the better, pushing for prosperity. And the prosperity was the new kid on the block. Well, now I felt that I've been doing it long enough that role has actually kind of reversed a little bit. And now I'm feeling a bit more like my standard ground is actually being within the seat of my soul. Again, Gary Zukav, incredible book, incredible book, incredible book. I'll probably reference that a lot. It really is a great book. So now my default, that's what the word I was looking for earlier. My default is being within the seat of my soul, following that guidance, following that energy and that power of source. And now the new kid on the block is whenever I get any kind of like negative kind of energy, negative kind of vibes, I'm like, yo, who are you? No, get away. We don't roll like that. So now it's like my new default is living in this prosperity. Look at me, I'm lighting up right now. It's just living within this prosperity, living within this soul. Your prosperity comes from living within spirit. It just changes the game. You live completely different. I'm going to make a video about that one day. It completely changes the game. You now get purpose. Shout out to Oprah. She kind of articulated it very well. She's like, once you start doing that, that's when you really start to wake up and you're like, oh my God, another day. I can't believe it. I get another day. But that's when that really starts happening, when you start living from the soul. It just gets so much fun. It's a complete different game. Anyway, I'm kind of trailing off a little bit too much, and we don't do that around here. So once again, man, it's Young Master Guru. Drop some likes, drop some comments. Tell me what you think about this. Seriously, genuinely, give me your little insight on what you think about this, because that's what I'm feeling along my journey, and it feels good. And I'm finna cut this right now because it's at 7 minutes, and 7 is my lucky number. It's all love. We gone.